Hello and welcome to the Christmas show. This is the Two Fat Lardies Pint-Sized campaign Storming the Citadel, which is based on the Grossdeutchsland attack at Kursk. The campaign has 6 rungs as listed here. This is the second run through of cracking the line, the Soviets having given the German first attack a bloody nose. So Lieutenant Igor Pavlova and his platoon are relatively unscathed, and they also have support from the 2 sections from 1 platoon. They are all unchanged. In support they have the ZIS-3 anti-tank gun, another Maxim MMG, and also an Su-76 and junior leader for this run through. They also have 3 entrenchments from the first scenario which are already deployed and they cannot be moved. The Germans will be rotating in their first platoon under Lieutenant Hermann Hassler. They're down a few riflemen from previous scenarios. In support they have the Tiger with a junior leader. They lost the MG42 but have managed to scrape together a flamethrower team to help them out. The ground and jumping off points remain exactly the same. Once again the force morale for the Germans is on 9 and the Soviets is on 8. So the Soviet defensive positions, they have the entrenchment on top of the small rise just to the left of the objective as we look, and 2 entrenchments over on the right hand side of the table behind that fence line. The Germans have got to come up with a better plan than last time because they got caught in this corner and got pretty ripped apart. So I think I'm going to use the Tiger to basically plough forward using the HE and the machine gun, with the troops following on behind as best they can, and some of the sections giving cover fire. We'll see how that goes, and the problem for the Germans is the Russians are only going to get stronger with more reinforcements arriving. So I think this game is make or break, because if they win this game then they have a major victory, otherwise they start to lose. Away we go. Okay, that is 3 1s, 4 1s and 2 3s. Tiger's on immediately. Section in the rough ground here in light cover. This is the one that only has 1 rifleman, so they're slightly short on troops, but it's the guns I'm more interested in. They'll go on Overwatch. That's the 2 3s used. Right, another section will deploy in this rough ground here. They will also go on Overwatch, so I've got 1 left, and that will be the flamethrower team who's going to deploy here, ready to jump in behind the tank. Okay, Soviets. 6 does nothing, 3 2s and a 4. Right, the Soviets have got some good support for this scenario, but I can't get much on the table with that roll. One of the rifle sections will go in here with 2 LMGs. And they will fire at the German section here. 16 dice hitting on 5 6. That's 2 on each team. Right hand team is 1 shock, 1 kill. Left hand team is nothing. So is the kill on the junior leader. Oh, it is, and he's wounded. Immediately a bad things happen. 3, which is -1, and the Germans are on 8. However, for the Germans, that section is on Overwatch and they are going to fire back. 17 dice, hitting on 5s and 6s. That's not overly good. 5 shock, 6 kill. 3 shock. Okay, on another 2, I'm going to get one of the other sections deployed here. They can't do anything at the moment. There's nobody in view, but I just want to protect that left flank. And we'll get another section deploying in the objective, another double LMG section. And they'll be sticking out of the doors, windows of the building and the shed here. They will be able to engage this section here. 16 dice for them, hitting on a 5 6. 3 on that team, 4 on that team. That was a 5 before. 4-5 shock, 6 kill. That's 2 shock. And 3 shock, 1 kill. Is the kill on the junior leader? No. Alright, Germans will fire back. They're on Overwatch. They have 15 dice because of shock and lack of riflemen. So hitting on 5 6s. Right, that's 6 hits. This is soft cover. So it's 4-5 shock, 6 kill. Is the kill on the junior leader? No. Right, German phase. 6 is a chain of command. 3 1s, a 2 and a 3. Right, on a 3, Tiger's on the move. Oh dear, he goes 4. They can't fire. On a 1, the flamethrower team is just going to jump in behind here, which they do. On a 2, this section is going to switch targets to the objective. 17 dice. Hitting on 5s and 6s. That's a good hit. Very good hit. Damage. Oh, look at that. That's 2 shock. 2 kill. Is one of the kill on the junior leader? It's not. Another 2 riflemen have gone. And on the 2 1s added together, this section will fire on the objective as well. 15 dice for them. Again, that's a pretty good hit. But only 2 shock. So there's 6 there with 7. Oh, so actually they're pinned. Right, Soviet phase, 2 chain of commands. 2, 2, 3. Oh, they still can't get the support on. Oh, they can actually, because both the Su-76 and the ZIS-3 have a junior leader with them. So the ZIS will deploy here and fire at the Tiger. Right, the ZIS needs a 6 to hit. Oof, yeah, misses. That's disastrous. Okay, on the 2 2s, the 2 Soviet sections in the entrenchment and objective will fire. 15 dice on this section here, hitting on 5s and 6s. Two and 3. It's 4-5 shock, 6 kill, nothing. Left hand team is 1 kill, 2 shock. Is the kill on the junior leader? No. Alright, the other section firing only has 5 dice due to being pinned and the shock. So they get 2 hits. 1 on each team. Right hand team, nothing. Left hand team, 1 shock. Alright, German phase. They're using all their special dice up very early. Chain of command. 2, 3, 4, 4, 4. Okay, on the 3, the Tiger will activate. The main threat for him is that ZIS-3 anti-tank gun, so he's going to fire into that with his HE round and also the MG. MG first, hitting on 5s and 6s, 2 hits. I think it's light cover behind that shield. 2 shock. And the HE round hitting on 4, 5, 6. That's 4 hits, and that's reduced cover to in the open, I guess. 3, 4 shock, 5, 6 kill. So that's another 3 shock. So they're up to 5. On a 2, this section here will open fire onto the objective. 5s and 6s with 15 dice. That's 5 hits. Now they're hardcover because they're pinned. No effect. Right, on a 4, I'm going to take a gamble and deploy the platoon commander, which means he'll have to roll for the final section coming on. When I do, he'll take off a point of shock here, a point of shock here, and get this section to fire at the objective. 16 dice. 6 hits. 5 shock, 6 kill. 1 shock only. So there's 6 of them with 8 shock. Soviet phase, chain of command, 6 does nothing. 1, 2, 4. Right, on a 1, the Zis will activate. It needs a 5 to hit this time. Oh dear, missed again. Useless. On a 2, this rifle section will activate and fire at this German section. 15 dice, hitting on 5s and 6s. Two on each team. That's 2 shock. And the left-hand team is 1 shock. Right, German phase. They're not using one of their special dice this time. Not a brilliant roll. That's 2 chain of commands, 1, 2, 2. Right, 1 and 2 added together. Tiger's activating, targeting the Zis. Machine gun first. That is 4 hits. 4, 5 shock, 6 kill. So that is 1 kill and 2 shock. Is the kill on the junior leader? No. So 1 crew is gone. HE. Dear, 1 hit. But it's hitting in the open. So that's a kill. Is the kill on the junior leader? Oh, it is. Ooh. And he is wounded. Bad things happen. 4. That's -1. Soviets are on 7. Right, on a 2 then. This section here will again fire at the objective. Only 14 dice this time. Six hits. And 5 shock, 6 kill. Oh, that's a hefty 2 kill. That's 1 shock. Oh, 9 is one of the kills on the junior leader. It is. What's happened to him? He is wounded. Rifleman's gone. Bad things happen. 5. -1, and the Soviets are on 6. Now they've got 5 with 9, so they're not quite broken yet. Alright, Soviet phase. 6 does nothing, 5 chain of command. 1, 1, 3. Okie dokie, on a 1 and 3 added together, the lieutenant will deploy by the HQ, the objective, and take off 1, 2, 3 points of shock. So they're now not pinned, and the Zis will activate on a 1. Right, they need a 5 to hit. Finally hit. AP strike of 7. 5s and 6s count, so okay, 1 hit. Armour of 11. Looking for 5s and 6s, plenty of them there, no effect. Right, German phase, 1 chain of command, 2 1s, 3 and a 4. Right, on a 4, the lieutenant will take off 2 points of shock from this section and get them to fire at the section in the objective. 17 dice, hitting on 5s and 6s. Okay. Looks like 6 hits. and it is 5 shock, 6 kill, 1 kill. So on the junior leader, or any leader actually, no. So now they've got 9 shock, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, so they're going to be broken. Away they go. That's 5 plus 6 is 11. Bad things happen, 6. That's -2, and the Soviets are on 4. On the 3, the Tiger, he's not worried about that as this. He's just going to keep piling up. He goes 12. And on the 2 ones added together, get this section to fire into the entrenchment on the left. 14 dice, hitting on 5s and 6s. Okay. 5 shock, 6 kill. 1 shock only. Right, Soviet phase, they are down to 4 dice now. That's not particularly good. 6 does nothing. One of those 4s will be wasted. 3, 4. Well, I guess on the 4 again, we'll take off 2 points of shock and get the gun to fire. This is the Lieutenant activating. Need a 6 to hit. Just. 2 hits. Armour of 11. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, 6 saves there, so bounced off. Okay, on a 3 then, the Su-76 will deploy. And he will also fire at the Tiger. Desperate times for the Soviets here. I think he needs, well, 5, he's missed because he moved. So that's no good. Right, German phase, 1 chain of command. They have 1 full dice again, 2 1s, 3 and a 4. Right, because he can, the Tiger's going to take on the Su-76 now. Right, hitting on a 6. Oh, just about. 12 strike dice, looking for 5s and 6s. Oh, he's only got 2 there actually. Okay. But it's only 3 in reply for the armour. That's none, so it's a net 2 hit. 5. 2 shock, hull MG out of action. But Su-76 doesn't have one of those, so he is not that affected. Okay, the Tiger will also be firing its MG against the Zis-3. 5s and 6s. That's 2 hits. 4, 5 shock, 6 kill, no effect. Right, on the 4, the Lieutenant is going to tell the flamethrower section, or flamethrower team, to move up behind the Tiger. That'll be 1. He'll take a point of shock off the section to his front and get them to fire at the anti-tank gun. Right, away we go. This flamethrower team. 17 dice, hitting on 5s and 6s. All 5 shock, 6 kill. Okay, 1 shock, 2 kill. Is it on a leader? It is. Is it the junior leader or senior leader? Senior leader. What's happened to him? He is knocked out. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, it was another casualty on the gun, so they're down to 3 crew now. Senior leader is knocked out. Bad things happen. A 1. -1, and Soviets are down to 3. Right, and we got this section over here, 2 1s added together. They'll be firing again at the Soviet section in the entrenchment. 14 dice, hitting on 5s and 6s. That's absolutely rubbish. 5 shock, 6 kill. Ooh, wow. And is it on the junior leader? No, rifleman goes. Right, Soviet phase, oh dear, that's useless. 4 can't be used, 5's chain of command, 6 does nothing. Right, the end is nigh. I'm going to chuck in the last extra dice for the Germans. 6 is a chain of command. We've got 1 full dice plus 1 1, 3, 3 and 2 4s. Alright, one of the 4s does nothing. Alright, first of all, the flamethrower team on a 1 will get up behind the Tiger. Get a bit more cover now, not that they're getting any rounds in at them at the moment. More of the same from the Tiger. Main gun, SU-76, MG, ZIS ATG. Love the abbreviations. Okay, main gun. I think he just about hits. AP strike of 12, looking for 5s and 6s, so that's 5 hits. Armour of 3, he saved 1, so that is 4 net hits. I think it's not 9. Just do a check on that. 5. SU-76 explodes in a ball of fire. So as a bad thing happens for a support unit. 3. -1, and the Soviets are on 2. Force morale. Okay, MG hit on the ZIS is 2. It's 4-5 shock, 6 kill. 1 more shock. There are 3 there, plus 4, so they're just about okay at the moment. But I think on the 3, this section here, will just keep the rounds going down. 17 dice, hitting on 5s and 6s. That's 4 hits, 4-5 shock, 6 kill. It is another point of shock and a kill. Is that on the junior leader? No, so it's another gun operative. So they have 2 left there, plus him is 3, so now they're pinned. 1 more shock and they're running away. Right, Soviets, they've still got 3 dice, and again that is disastrous. 2 chain of commands and a 4, so they've got 1 chain of command dice. Germans. 6 is a chain of command. 1, 3, 3, 4. Well, I guess on the they'll have to play a chain of command dice, interrupt, and get this section to fire. I think the best thing I can do, which isn't brilliant, is fire at this section here. 13 dice, hitting on 5s and 6s. There's 2 on each team. Right hand team, 1 kill. Left hand team, 1 shock. Is the kill on the junior leader? It's not. Right, on 3, one of the 3s, Tiger will move. 1 dice 6. Oh, he goes 1. And fire his main armament against the anti-tank gun. So it's HE hitting on 4, 5, 6. That'll be 2 hits. And it's in the open. Ooh, no effect. Right, on the 4, the platoon commander will activate, take this point of shock off, and get them again to fire at the anti-tank gun. So 17 dice, hitting on 5s and 6s. Well, that's a very poor throw, 2 hits. Rubbish. And it is 4, 5 shock, 6 kill, no effect. Well, that'll learn them. Okay, on the 3, this junior leader will activate and get them to fire at the section in the entrenchment. 14 dice, hitting on 5, 6. That's 4 hits. 5 shock, 6 kill. Oh, 1 shock. Well, all of a sudden the Germans are being a bit rubbish. Right, I've got 1 3 left, so I might as well get the other section out here. In fact, I need to roll to see if they do come out. Yes, they do. And they will immediately engage the section in the entrenchment. 17 dice. Seven hits, I think. And, ooh, 2 shock. Oh, so it's hanging on a little bit. They haven't had a proper go for ages. 1, 2, 2. Just realised with the chain of command dice I could have ended the turn and got the lieutenant back up and running, so I missed that opportunity. Duffer. I think on a 3 this guy will activate, take a point of shock off and get the section to fire at the Germans in the rough ground. They'll be aiming at these guys here, but because this new section is close to them, I think I'm going to have to spread the hits. They got 12 dice. Big on 5s and 6s. That's 4 hits. So that's basically 1 hit per team. Starting with this near 1, it's 1 point of shock. No effect. No effect. Kill. It's the kill on the junior leader. No, it's not. Right. They got 1 there. So they're going to break with the junior leader, I guess. Does he go with that team or not? He's part of the section, isn't he? I don't think he is. So I think that team breaks. 2 dice 6 plus 6. So there they are. Bad things happen. 2. -1, and the Germans are on 7. Right, again, I messed that up for the Soviets. I'll say the section fired on a 2 over there, and this gun is going to fire with the 3, with the junior leader activating. I just need to check on what the effect of the number of killed is. -1 per point of shock. So it's going to be -5. I think they get a +1 because he's been stationary. Well, he hasn't got it. Right, this might be the final phase. 3 1s, a 3 and a 4. Right, more of the same. Tiger, straight into the HE, MG. 7 dice on the HE, hit on a 4, 5, 6. That's a cracking 5 hits. And they are in the open. So that's 1 kill and 2 shock. Kill on the junior leader. It's not. Well, they've got 1 operative left now. There's 7 shock. There's only 2 of them. So the gun, crew and junior leader run away. They go 14, which is on the edge of the table. I'm just going to take that gun crew off because they're just going to abandon that. As bad things happen for a support unit. 6. Oh dear. That is -2, and the Soviets are going to run away. Well, there we go. After a reset, with a few more troops pushed into the fray, the Germans are victorious. So the SU-76, and that's pretty useless actually. ATG didn't really do too much. The Tiger this time around was just all powerful, and he was just slowly working his way up the table. The entrenched positions on the right, obviously the Germans knew they were there for this renewed attack, so they didn't go anywhere near them. And the other entrenched position on the left just got the peppering. So the Germans did pretty well. I mean, I would have liked to get the flamethrower into action, but I suppose it would have done eventually. But there we are. The Germans win within 7 scenarios, and they get a major victory. Well done them. Well, it's academic really, but the scores on the doors at the end of that scenario. German 1 platoon, they were the victors. They had a force morale of 7 at the end, 6 casualties, 1 junior leader wounded, and because of the difference in force morale, those 6 casualties would return immediately. The Soviet platoon had 0 force morale at the end, 6 killed, senior leader wounded, 2 junior leaders wounded, and they also lost the Su-76 and Zis-3 ATG in support. So there we have it. That was the Storming the Citadel Pint-Sized campaign by the 2 Fat Lardies. It turned out to be a major German victory in the end, although the Soviets did give the Germans something to think about in rungs 5 and 6. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed that. I've played this Pint-Sized campaign before, but doing it over quite a short period for Christmas time and getting it published and edited, etc. has been good fun. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have and enjoyed the festive season as well. We move on now to the New Year's celebration and something different from me.